Welcome back. Welcome back to a quick review. Kershaw Seguin. I've been carrying it this week and probably last week too. This knife weighs about 4.9 ounces. It's pretty heavy for such a small knife. And if you can see, on the non-locking side, it has like an extra piece of steel, and I don't know what that's for because I haven't taken it apart. It's probably to fix a spacing issue. I really don't know. It's find out if this steel has been weight relieved. I don't believe it has because it's extremely heavy. The blades centering is perfect. Let me get it close. Yeah, it's perfect as it can be. And this is a speed assisted opening knife, and it, take it or leave it. You like it or you don't like it. It features a drop point and flat grind. The lockup is like, I would say 60%, but it's maybe even more than that. Both sides feature branding, and it's the usual boring stuff. It's just the usual boring stuff. The hardware is all countersunk, and on this knife it's a great looking pivot. For me, it's kind of an awesome looking pivot. I dig the pivot. So the clip is very nice. It matches the handle. It curves with the handle, and it's easy to insert in pocket. It's deep carry. I really like the clip. And there's no lanyard option. Not even a hidden lanyard option. It is a nice looking backspacer. It's just a piece of plastic, but it's still nice looking. It has simulated jimping. It features a grain stainless steel, and both sides have a cool grind pattern. You can see that. The gray scales mark up easily. You can see a lot of marking on this gray scales. I've been carrying it like probably 2 weeks. It's a 4-finger grip. I can easily get 4 fingers on it. Or 8CR13 MOV steel. The PVD coating on this blade. It's hard to get across on camera, but it's super thick. I don't like it. It's really super thick. I think it's barely sharp from the factory. It cut paper and things very nicely, but it's probably due for a resharpening, and I would say I just barely used it. I mean, it came from sharp, and it's still sharp, but it's not going to hold its sharpness very long. It's a very stabby blade design. I like how the stabby it is. It's good looking, but the good looking blade, but I think the PVD coating hurts the design. It's so thick. Grip is comfortable. All the edges are rounded over. You can feel the clip, but it's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, the action is good. It's good because it's spring assisted. There's no hang up, and it flips out fairly easy, and you just, so it's good. It's just nothing out of the ordinary, considering you are using speed assist. And it's not, I wouldn't call it a fidgetable knife, because I'm closing it with one hand, but it's not easy to close it with one hand. It would be easier if I didn't have the camera in the other hand to close it. And you know, it's just like all speed assisted knives. It's not a fidgetable design. So overall, I love the design. I really like the handle, and I love the blade. I just like the design. It's a cool looking knife. If it had better materials, I think it would be a fantastic looking knife. It's a very heavy knife. It seems unnecessarily heavy, and until I break it open, I don't know why is it so heavy. Maybe I have a feeling these scales are weight relieved. So, and an extra liner, that's probably not good too. It just feels like a rock. So I can't recommend the knife. Well, I'm going to give it a final score. It turns out you can find these in the description, all these points, and from fit and finish to coolness factor, but the final score is 15, and it's definitely a pass. I'll show you some size difference. I have another knife. It's a really cheap knife, and I don't know if anybody, I forgot the name, Labyrinth, Kershaw Labyrinth, and I would had it in my bag just for this knife, and so you can see a size comparison. The only other knife I was carrying is the Citus Free, and you can see, you know, I think I paid $37 for this. It's more like a $25 knife. I don't know. Probably if it could be even lower. If you can get it on sale at maybe for $20 or less, it would be worth it. Even with the cool design, it's still, with the blade steel and the blade finish, I wouldn't buy it. You know, so let me know if you think if I did it wrong, or if I am too hard on it or not hard enough. You know, if you there's plenty of budget Kershaws that are better than this. So, all right. Thanks. Bye-bye.